Hey, how you doing? So, Paul McCartney needs no introduction. Absolute music legend, music guru, king of the melody. He's Paul bloody McCartney, right? And also, he uses chords beautifully, absolutely beautifully. Obviously, he was, worked with George Martin since he was about 21 years old. George Martin, his orchestration is incredible, and I'm sure Paul learnt a lot off George, and probably George learnt off Paul, and round the circle we go. But the chords he uses are beautiful, and I love chords. I love chords probably more than, soloing, finding a lovely chord and thinking, cool, how can I use that in my own playing, in my own songs? Finding a great chord is everything. I love it. And in a recent lesson, we were talking about the song Live and Let Die, and the student actually was asking about the Guns N' Roses version. And, when I first thought of it, I just thought of kind of cowboy chords and power chords, so you think, oh, and you're young and your heart was an open book. Used to say, live and let live. You know you did, you know you did, you know you did. All right, so what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 chords. And then I thought, let's just listen to the original. Let's listen to the Wings version. And the chords are amazing. I thought, I've got to tell the guys on YouTube about this. So it's a G major chord, it's the first chord. And then we've got a B minor 7. So you might have played a B minor before, kind of standard bar chord. You're just taking off that pinky. And then we've got a C chord. Now this is the money shot. We're going to do a D7. So it's a dominant chord, and then we got this chord, which is a D7 flat 9. So I'm on the 5th string, 5th fret on the D note, and then on the 3rd string, 5th fret, and then we got the E flat note on the 2nd string, 4th fret there. So doing that D7, what links beautifully back to the G there. When you're young and your heart was an open book, you used to say you live and let live. You know you did, you know you did, you know you did. Brilliant. Now, of course, this was written on a piano. This isn't a guitar chord, I guess, you know what I mean? I doubt a guitarist, no, a jazz guitarist would, but, a contemporary guitar player might not even think about going on a piano. Now, I'm a hideous piano player, but on a piano, that's much more easily laid out. A piano is so much simpler than a guitar, it's A to A. It makes much more sense. So, but that, I love that, so it's like, okay, I'll steal that and use that in my own playing. You can now steal that and use it in your own playing. So there's 2 forms of a dominant chord. A little bit of theory, the 5 chord in any key can be viewed as a dominant chord. So we're in the key of G here, and the 5 chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is D. So that's why you got, it links really nicely back to the 1. You can still do a normal major chord, but that's the cool bit. Hello, just like to interrupt for 1 second to let you know that I have a new course out, the Ultimate Pentatonic course, Master the Minor Pentatonic Scale, where I'll be taking you learning from your 5 box-shaped pentatonics to really knowing your shapes all down the neck and not just thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can go 3, 2, 1, 5, wherever you want to go, and learn about honing in on where the root notes are, honing in where your flat 5s are, which is the infamous blues note, and honing in where your minor 3rds are as well, and really helping you understand that minor pentatonic scale so that you can just sit in a chair and make some music with it. So check it out, link will be below, the Ultimate Pentatonics course, Master the Minor Pentatonic Scale, and I'll see you in the first lesson there. Back to the video. So you got that in the verse. And then he does that a couple of times, and you got the, and And in this ever-changing world in which we live in, goes to a 5 chord, which is looking like a secondary dominant, not a secondary dominant, but kind of to the D major chord there. In this ever-changing world in which we live in, makes you give in and try. And then you got this bit, so and in this ever-changing world in which we live in, makes you da 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 da. So you can look at it as going to the minor, but I'm also hit. So you got the. But I'm sure on the song, I really want to play the song, but I think YouTube would take it down if I play it, so I don't want to risk it. They might even take it down now, me just playing this. But I've got a B, I can hear a B flat. Check out the original. I feel I can hear a B flat, which would actually would make it a B flat major 7 chord, which you can look at that as like a D minor and putting a B flat in the bass. And then you can think, oh, wait a minute, B flat major 7 chord and a D minor have the same triadic notes, but with different root notes, you know? Here's your D minor, and then B flat in the bass, making it B flat major 7. So, you know, the Larry Carlton school of playing where he plays triadic, you know, so over the D minor. Can do the same kind of playing over it, same notes over it, but that's a whole other kettle of fish right there. So you could go make you give in and try, da, da, da. Play a D minor or put the B flat in. And this ever-changing world in which we live in makes you give in and try, da, da. Now you got this bit. So live and let die. Live and let die. Da, da, da. Alright. So what he's doing, note wise, is the chromatic. B, C, C sharp, and D. If you've done like picking exercises, all that kind of stuff. So B, C, C sharp, D. But keeping the same bass note, so it's a G. And then he's harmonised that. So we're going to do a G major to a C with a G in the bass, so it'd be written as C/G. And then a G diminished 7th, which has got that C sharp there. And then a G7, there's your D. So G with the B note, C with a G in the bass, there's your C note. G diminished 7th with the C sharp, G7 with your D. So you got G chord, and then a C over G, there's your C chord, just putting G in the bass. You may or may not know a G diminished 7th, 3 on the 6th string, 3 on the 4th string, 3 on the 3rd string, and then first finger on that C sharp, 2nd fret, 2nd string. I'm doing fingers as well, not playing that 5th string, and then G7. So live and let die. And then that's all G minor. What was it? All G minor going on there. Again, very piano chords. That would be simple on a piano. A lot more simpler, you know, bum bum bum, as on a guitar. And there was a period where I was watching a lot of piano tutorial videos on YouTube and taking those, and I still do sometimes, or if I'm scrolling on TikTok or something, my TikTok feed is usually just a load of piano stuff. And taking ideas from piano players and incorporating it into your guitar playing. I've spoken about that loads, either in person, online. I'm sure I've spoken about it, you know. Big advocate of taking ideas from piano players, because, you know, with a piano, you got your right hand playing one chord and your left hand's doing another. So when you see these slash chords, you know, C with a G in the bass, or C with a B flat in the bass, or whatever, that'd be interesting. Yeah, it'd be very Lydian. If you got C, kind of sound. But even just that, you know, there's your C, putting a different bass note in there, gives it a completely different feel, you know. That was C with an F, C with a B flat in the bass. So I'm sure you don't need me to tell you this, but take some ideas from Paul McCartney. You know what I mean? Because, you know, or piano players in general, as well as, I should say, piano players in general. But I just, you know, I'm a big Beatles fan anyway, and big Paul McCartney. I love all the Beatles. Huge George Harrison fan. But Paul McCartney's melody and his orchestration ideas and arrangement is just second to none, you know. And these are really cool. I love that. Take it, have fun with it, let me know how you get on with it, and I'll see you in the next video. Mike Brady signing out. Bye.